Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, This Morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Michael Germain in for Alexandra. It is Friday, February 9th, 2024. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Bill Grahl at a first look at our forecast.
Hi, Michael, and happy Friday, everyone. Boy, look at these temperatures from yesterday. Felt more like April than February. Record-shattering warmth, highs in the mid to upper 50s, even 62 in Boscobel, 59, a magic number in La Crosse, Decorah, Winona, Black River Falls, and Eau Claire, setting record highs yesterday. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. First of all, a check of the current conditions. We've got mostly cloudy conditions. Again, there's the almanac showing that data from yesterday. 59 the high, 42 the low. Just a couple hundredths of an inch of rainfall with those showers. They were brief. A few surrounding spots saw a little bit more with some thunder activity. 30 and 12 are the averages. We've been well above that. Today's record will stay safe. It stands at 51, set in 1966, as some cooler airs rolled in behind the cold front that came through last evening. Also, still some leftover clouds, even some moisture up to the north here, maybe some flurries far north, especially north of Eau Claire this morning. Temperatures generally in the 30s to around 40 degrees, and we will see highs today only in the lower 40s and still kind of breezy west winds 10 to 20, gusting to 30. I'll have the rest of my 8-day forecast that's coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Bill. Let's get to some news this morning. We begin this morning with some breaking news. The Wisconsin Department of Justice is issuing Amber Alert for 4 children believed to be missing and in danger. According to the alert, 7-year-old Genesee Hargrove, 6-year-old Jada Hargrove, 4-year-old True Ward and 1-year-old Journey Hargrove were considered missing and in danger this morning. Genesee is 4 feet 5 inches tall, weighs 75 pounds, has black hair and brown eyes. Jada is 3 feet 11 inches, weighs 57 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes as well. True is 4 foot 2 inches, weighs 44 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes. Journey is 2 feet 11 inches, weighs 30 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes. The Wisconsin Department of Justice say there have been 2 suspects in this case, Deanna M. Ward, who is pictured on your screen, and Dianel Haffaday. If you've seen any of the people shown on your screen, please contact your local police department. President Biden was on the defensive yesterday as a special counsel report depicted his memory as poor and claimed he could not remember key life events. The report came after the special counsel decided not to prosecute the president over his handling of classified materials, writing, quote, "The evidence does not establish Mr. Biden's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt." CBS News correspondent Michael George has more from New York.
After a year-long investigation, special counsel Robert Hur decided not to bring charges against President Biden over his handling of classified materials, which were found at his Delaware home and at his former D.C. office. But in his scathing 345-page report, Hur wrote that the president's actions posed, quote, serious risks to national security. He also added that if charged, Mr. Biden would likely present himself to the jury as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
The matter is now closed.
Biden fired back from the White House last night.
My memory is fine.
The special counsel claimed that during the president's 5-hour interview, he, quote, did not remember when he was vice president or when his son, Beau, died.
How in the hell dare he raise that? I don't need anyone to remind me when he passed away.
Former President Trump, who faces federal charges regarding his own handling of classified documents, slammed the decision not to charge Biden as, quote, a 2-tiered system of justice and selective prosecution.
Now, yesterday, the president also leveled sharp criticism at Israel, calling its response in Gaza, quote, over the top. While discussing the conflict, he made a gaffe referring to the leader of Egypt as the president of Mexico. Accessory dwelling units are now legal in the city of La Crosse after a common council vote tonight. An accessory dwelling unit is a smaller independent residential dwelling unit on the same lot as a single-family home. These units may be used to offer privacy to a young family member seeking independence or an elderly family member who needs more supervision, rather than living in the main house with the rest of the family members, which could offer more freedom and privacy. Well, if you're trying to plan your morning commute, you may want to give yourself some extra time this morning because La Crosse's Ward Avenue is still expected to be shut down this morning following yesterday's water main break. According to the city of La Crosse, a water main break was discovered on the 3000 block of Ward Avenue early yesterday. City officials say the eroded pavement broke and collapsed onto a natural gas line, causing a gas leak. Responding crews shut the gas off and began to repair the affected utilities. Flooding also occurred on Brook Court, causing sediment buildup. Cleanup of that area will take place after repairs are done. The city says Ward Avenue between 29th Court and 31st Street will be closed until this afternoon. While the warmer than usual temperatures have made things difficult for recreation this winter, some businesses are cashing in on the opportunity. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall shows us how construction companies are benefiting from the unusual spring temperatures.
Normally January and February are very, very cold, and it's not very sustainable to do outside work.
Most years, John Frisch spends the winter inside. This year, the contractor has been taking advantage of the mild weather.
It's given us an opportunity to work on projects that we probably wouldn't have.
Frisch is adding on to his summer home in Buffalo City. He's building a sunroom and adding storage space. Usually he'd wait until spring to start, but recent temperatures allowed him to start early.
This project wouldn't be happening right now if it wasn't for this weather. You know, it's something we've been wanting to do for a couple of years and time hasn't allowed, and this is actually helping us get it done.
Frisch says if the weather continues, others should do the same.
If it continues the way it has, start planning your projects because it's going to be an early year. You know, there's not as much frost in the ground, there's not as much snow cover, so a lot of times we can't get started with projects until later in the year because of that, but I feel if this weather continues, it's going to be a much earlier start.
The temperatures have also been great for his staff.
I'd rather work in 40, 50 degree temperatures than sweat.
In Buffalo City, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now this morning.
He says the number of projects he does in the winter depends on how big the job is and how many of his employees can handle at once. Still ahead on your morning news, would you wear a lipstick made by Fireball Whiskey? We'll take a look at the new product in our morning consumer news with a special look at all things food. And some people watch the big game because they're fans of football, and for others, it's those funny and memorable commercials. After the break, we'll take a closer look at some of the ways advertisements grab a lot of our attention in such a short time span. That and much more coming up this morning. For now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. Limitless clean energy could be one step closer to reality. Thursday, scientists in England announced they've set a nuclear fusion energy record using a machine called tokamak. They were able to sustain a record 69 megajoules of energy using just 0.2 milligrams of fuel. Nuclear fusion is the same process that powers the sun and other stars. Experts have worked for decades to master the highly complex process on Earth. If they succeed, fusion could create enormous amounts of energy with tiny inputs of fuel. But scientists say the technology will likely need many years to fully develop. Don't go anywhere. Your consumer news at News 8 Now this morning is after the break.
At Excel Energy, we're big into the little things. Because little things add up. Millions of even the smallest steps are just that, millions of steps, all in the right direction. That's why we have programs that save you money, all of which add up to a carbon-free future. See how you can save at excelenergy.com/ways to save.
Are you or a loved one having troubles getting in and out of the bathtub safely? Has the high cost of remodeling left you without options? I'm Tim with Tri-State Tub to Shower Conversions, and I've been serving the Tri-State area since 1992. And I would love to make your bathing experience safe and affordable. We use your existing tub and remove the front section for easy accessibility. And for an affordable cost, call today.
The robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine Fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Feel the luxury of Maury's Audi state-of-the-art dealership and service department. We specialize in serving other high-end European vehicles, including Mercedes, BMW, Land Rover, and Porsche. We have a dedicated team with certifications in European manufacturers with the training and tools that ensure efficient and quality repair. For any maintenance or repairs, you don't need to travel far to have your luxury vehicle serviced. Enjoy a cup of coffee and relax in our comfortable lounge while you wait. Maury's Audi of La Crosse.
The President's Day sale is going on right now at Carl's.
This is your chance to save some presidents, if you know what I mean. Save up to 45% on major appliances, plus exclusive in-store specials. You get free installation on select dishwashers. Save up to $1,000 on Certa-Base sets. Save up to 70% on in-stock TV stands and consoles. Stop in and save some of these during Carl's President's Day sale, going on now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Welcome back and a good Friday morning to you. It is 6:10 and our schoolcast for today does include a cooler day. Still plenty of clouds, upper 30s generally this morning and not moving much for those temperatures. 39 at lunchtime, 43 the high in La Crosse this afternoon. Dog walking forecast. Love this shot of Grizzly. Looks like Grizzly's in the driver's seat there, but hoping to walk with. Now this is interesting. Butch sent me this picture, but he said his daughter lives in the Denver area. So Butch, you can tell your daughter we're expecting similar temperatures here as in La Crosse. Lower 40s for highs with maybe some snow showers this afternoon. But in the La Crosse, Coulee region and Chippewa Falls area, or I should say Chippewa Valley, mostly cloudy, breezy, and cooler today with those temperatures again in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Mostly cloudy but dry this morning. Breezy today still. Westerly winds this time. Colder but dry for the weekend. And whether we like it or not, a little bit more February-like over the next 8 days. No 50s in my 8-day forecast. So still plenty of clouds. That low that swung the cold front through last evening is now up over the northern shores of Lake Superior. Still some wraparound, maybe snow flurries over far northern parts of the viewing area this morning. Current temps in the 30s to around 40 degrees. There's a widespread data outage, by the way. That's why not all locations are reporting numbers here. But trust me, it's in the 30s to around 40 degrees. Breezy west winds today with highs in La Crosse right around 43 degrees. I will have the details on that 8-day forecast coming up in about 3.5 minutes.
In your consumer news this morning, we're taking a look at all things food. Kicking things off, you might want to check your freezer. The U.S. Department of Agriculture issued a public health alert for frozen chicken pilaf bags that used to be sold at Trader Joe's. It says they may contain rocks. The product in question, 14-ounce packages of Trader Joe's chicken, lentil, and caramelized onion pilaf. The USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service says it has received multiple consumer complaints of rocks in the chicken pilaf. Those who have the product are urged not to eat it and throw it away or return it to Trader Joe's. P.F. Chang's wants to provide some free comfort food for those suffering heartbreak from a recent breakup around Valentine's Day. It's offering a free 6-count of pork or shrimp dumplings. It's a new dumplings promotion, as in getting dumped. You just have to text your breakup story or a screenshot of the breakup text you got to 855-697-6181 with the code Chang's Dumplings. The offer is good for the rest of the month, excluding Valentine's Day itself. If you think Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce make a great combo, check this out. Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey has just released a lipstick inspired by the celebrity couple. It's a bright red color called Cinnamon Delight. honoring Swift's preference for Red Lips and Kelsey's preference for Fireball. This is Fireball's first foray into the lipstick business. The shade sells for $13.87 in honor of the duo's favorite numbers. Companies are spending several $1 million for 30-second commercials during this year's Super Bowl. It is worth investing all of that money? Jen Sullivan explains the craft behind making a successful ad and how these companies grab our attention in such a short time span.
Watch the Super Bowl for the game, others for the commercials. But unlike the players, these companies have seconds to grab our attention.
It's a massively competitive playing field when it comes to advertising because everyone's showcasing their best spots.
Kellogg marketing professor Derek Rucker says companies are shelling out $7 million this year for a 30-second ad during the Super Bowl.
It's a costly investment.
So how do you make sure you get a return on that investment? Some commercials make us laugh.
Help.
You can't touch this.
While others pull at our heartstrings.
Hey Google, show me photos of me and Loretta.
If you introduce a problem for which your brand is the solution, that can be very powerful.
Rucker says some companies will use jingles.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Or celebrities.
Nationwide's there to protect.
Maybe leave the songs to me.
To grab our attention. But it's important that consumers still remember the product and not just the ad itself. Then there's the companies that simply have an iconic image that represents their brand. Like Anheuser-Busch. For Budweiser, the Clydesdales may be just as recognizable as their beer.
I think they resonate with people so much because they're not only this amazing brand symbol of strength and determination and quality, but they're also just so captivating.
Anheuser-Busch releasing one of their ads early this year.
Let's go.
Telling CNN they hope this ad is a nod to their long history with the big game. So no matter which team gets to hoist the Lombardi Trophy on Sunday, these companies are hoping they're winners too.
Derek Rucker says some of these big companies will begin planning their Super Bowl commercials as early as the April before the game. That's it for your morning consumer news. Let's check in with News 8 meteorologist Bill Grohl and get a look at today's forecast.
Well, hi, Michael. Boy, record-shattering warmth across the region yesterday. Almost a spring-like day, wasn't it? Check out these numbers. 59 was the high in both La Crosse and Eau Claire, shattering the old records. 51 was the old record in 2002 in La Crosse, 49 in Eau Claire in 1991. And look at compared to average, 30 degrees in La Crosse, so we were 29 degrees warmer in La Crosse than average, and 33 degrees warmer than average in Eau Claire. Unbelievable. It was windy as well, with wind gusts 30 to 45 miles per hour at times. Then we had the rain showers roll through overnight, or I should say, as that cold front came through. Now, we just lost some of the data here, but we had about a quarter inch up around the Twin Cities. Most locations locally, a tenth of an inch or less, but a few spots saw some thunderstorms, and that's why you saw some higher amounts, and even a confirmed tornado for the first time in February in the state of Wisconsin, south of Madison in the Albany and Evansville areas. And the first tornado warnings for the state during February. 5 were issued yesterday out of the Milwaukee office. So a very abnormal early February day across the region. 40 degrees out at the airport, 39 downtown at the station. Winds out of the west-southwest at 10 to 20, making it feel like 32. Good morning to you folks in Eau Claire. 35 for you. Feels like 24 with that wind 18 to gusting to 28 miles per hour. So temperatures are cooler behind the cold front passage. You can see temperatures in the 30s to right around 40 degrees, and there's a widespread data outage for weather reports, and that's why not all the locations are reporting here, but 33 in Rochester, 35 in Eau Claire, 39 in Sparta, and 39 in Boscobel. Winds out of the west generally at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting over 30 miles per hour in some locations, and that's causing wind chills in the 20s to lower 30s. So it's going to be a blustery day and quite a change from the past couple of days. Still some wraparound clouds as that low departs to the north and east. Maybe even some of those flurries tracking across far northern parts of the Veno area at times today, but for the most part, just a dry day, but mostly cloudy, cooler with those blustery winds. Tonight, hanging on to mostly cloudy conditions, but some clearing heading into our Saturday. Should spell lots of sunshine for much of the day. Zone forecast showing those cooler temps today. Lower 40s for highs in the La Crosse and Onalaska areas. Some low to mid 40s far south, and then the chilliest readings to the west and north. 36 in Lewiston and St. Charles, and right around 36 for Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire today as well. So my forecast for today, mostly cloudy, breezy, and cooler. 43, still westerly winds 10 to 20, gusting to 30. More clouds and stars tonight, blustery, 27 for the low, and chilly but dry for the weekend. Highs in the upper 30s. Back in the 40s to start next week, and then some very low-end precip chances, maybe some sprinkles or flurries Tuesday and Wednesday. Slight chance of light snow showers or flurries Wednesday night and Thursday with highs in the 30s. Even some upper 20s for highs by the start of the following weekend. So sorry, folks, no more 50s in the, well, at least over the next 8 days. Michael?
Thanks, Bill. Still ahead on your morning news, whether you're big game food favorites or wings, pizza, chips, and queso, or even veggies and dip, having unsafe food is a quick way to get you booted from the big game. Coming up, we'll take a look at a few buffet food safety tips to help keep you on the field.
Coming up in sports, catch up on all the latest local action, including the La Crescent hockey team going for their 22nd win of the season last night and a big upset on the basketball court in the MVC. That and more coming up in the Morning Blitz.
The model year-end clearance is going on now at Doll Auto. We have 80 2023s in stock, and it's time for them to go. You'll get exceptional savings, plus financing as low as 0.9%. Hurry to Doll Auto today.
Calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 8th through 11th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
Save big with special show-only pricing. Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options and take home cash and carry items.
If there's too much to see, come back a second day for free.
The show is open now through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
LaCrosseSportsShow.com.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance. At each day's start, as time went on, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of infection in your legs or feet. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with a big story to tell.
Your car is worth more, $500 more, when you sell it to Doll Auto. We'll give you an exceptional offer for your current vehicle, plus up to $500 over book value. Get more at Doll Auto.
It was supposed to be the hottest new lunch spot in town. But a year and a half later, the building is still empty, and the only thing being served is lawsuits. Monday at 6, we take you inside the beef that spoiled the La Crosse Food Hall for everyone.
Welcome to the Morning Blitz. La Crescent's Wyatt Farrell is on a tear this season, just 6 goals shy of breaking the Minnesota school scoring record, but there's one goal for the Lancers, being the first Minnesota hockey team to make it to state from our area since 1952. The Lancers skating across the border last night as they traveled to the Omni Center to face Onalaska Lacrosse. First period action, number 21, Michael Stoka gets the scoring started, gets it past the keep. Lancers take the lead. Minutes later, Wyatt Farrell showing us why he's oh so dangerous. Gets the puck and roofs it. It's 2-0, and the boys were fired up. Second period now. La Crescent leads 3-0, but off the faceoff, Jackson Egan fires from the blue line. Hilltoppers are on the board. Back to the Lancers. Tobias Sadek with the puck, weaves his way to the net and puts it away. Lancers get the win 6-2. They improved to 22-1 on the year. Farrell now 5 goals away from breaking the record. All right, moving to boys basketball. Central traveled to Holman last night, picked this one up late in the second half. The Riverhawks, Peyton Strittmatter with the pass down low to Noah Dingle. Dingle misses, but gets the putback. Riverhawks up 1. Under 2 minutes to go. Holman moving fast, looking to lock in the win. Peyton Seacamp collects 2 of his 13. Vikings go up 4. Under 30 seconds left. Central's Henry Meyer dishes to Derek Paniger in the corner. Huge bucket for the junior. Riverhawks take the lead. Vikings still with a chance to defend home court. Jace Leeser going to the hoop, off the glass, and gets it to go. Vikings take the lead 55-54. That's your final. Holman wins a nail-biter. Wow. All right. Now a non-conference matchup. Sparta traveled over to Luther. Logan Barr starts off hot. He's going to bury the 3, gives the Knights a 14-point lead. A few plays later, Will Huelskamp puts his defender through a spin cycle, gets the floater to fall, and then later, Sinclair Bias, he's going to rifle one down low to Huelskamp. That's an easy 2, increases the lead to 19. Sparta trying to stay in this one. John Rice drives in, gets the shot to fall, but later in the half, more Luther. Gets the steal. Huelskamp flicks it ahead to Landon Bryant for the score. Luther runs away with this one, 96-57. Over in West Salem, Tamarian Henderson was looking to follow up his 51-point performance from Monday as the Panthers host Arcadia, and Henderson would start right where he left off. Check this out, making the up and under look easy. And then check out his teammate, Nathan Carr, top of the key, splashing it home for 3. But on the other end, Devin Byer finds Ted Teske open in the corner. He would connect on a 3 of his own, cuts the Panthers' lead to 1. But later in the half, Henderson gets the steal. He's going to take it coast to coast, lays it in. West Salem takes this one 62-49. GET hosting Black River Falls for a Cooley Conference matchup. First half, Tigers on the prowl. Senior Colin Zilmer with an open look for 3, count it. Black River Falls up by 20. GET looking to get their offense going. A couple of passes, sets up Cody Schmitz for 3. He drills it, but the home team still trails, and the black and orange would not ease up. Cecil Lopez gets a quick look from the outside. That's cash. Visitors up 22 as Black River Falls with a huge win, 72-49. How about some girls action? Winona Cotter traveled over to La Crescent. First half action, Ramblers starting quick, passing the ball around until Madison Hazelton gets it, knocks down the 3, Cotter in front. Later in the half, shot clock winding down. Abby Williams finds a cutting Clarissa Sauer. She goes off the glass for 2 of her 25. And the Ramblers kept their foot on the glass. Caitlin Ubel for 3. She gets it to fall. Ramblers win big 76-38. All right, that'll do it for the Blitz. We'll see you tonight.
Ashley's 48-hour super sale is happening February 11th and 12th. For 2 days only, shop in store for exclusive deals on living room favorites delivered right on time for the big game. Plus, pay 0% interest through February 2029. Only at Ashley.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Valentine's Day, we have something special for your sweetheart. Homemade goodness, hand-dipped chocolate-covered strawberries, cream cheese pie, heart-shaped cookies, specialty chocolates, candy bouquets, Verde sparkling wine, roses, for all your heart-shaped needs, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness, open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Dad always said I was special, that I would do something big someday. But for a while, we were just worried about getting to tomorrow. At UW Health, we found the team that made it their mission. Not just to get me through the day, but to give me a new life and a new kidney. Now my future is infinite. UW Health. Remarkable.
Enjoy time with your family by financing your adventurous side with Union State Bank. Whether you are looking to finance your dream home, boat, snowmobile, UTV, vehicle, or camper, we can make your dreams become a reality. Contact one of our lenders in West Salem or Black River Falls for all your loan financing needs. Make life even more enjoyable by banking with Union State Bank. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
After I decided my pain was too much, and my doctor actually suggested that I do visit the Good Feet store. Pretty amazing when they put the arch supports in your shoe and you walk around and you realize there's not pain, and you think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if arch supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Does your pet show signs of an irritated mouth, like bad breath or abnormal chewing habits? The most common emergency that Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics sees is a painful tooth that owners are seldom aware of. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics in Holmen today to schedule a free dental exam. 608-526-2200, because nobody likes a sore tooth.
Ashley's 48-hour super sale is happening February 11th and 12th for 2 days only. Shop in store for exclusive deals on living room favorites delivered right on time for the big game. Plus, pay 0% interest through February 2029. Only at Ashley. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In your morning medical news, improving the mental health of teenagers may result in less substance use among youth. According to a new Centers for Disease Control and Prevention study, more than 70% of teens say they turn to drinking or doing drugs to feel more relaxed or even to help cope with stress and dealing with depression. The CDC says if teens have less anxiety, they might be less motivated to get intoxicated. The findings were based on nearly 10,000 teens from 2014 through 2022. As much as the game or the halftime show, Super Bowl Sunday is all about the food. But when some snacks sit out for a long time, they can become a safety hazard. Bradley Blackburn speaks with an expert about what to do whether you're hosting or just chowing down.
Whether it's wings or subs or chips and dip, on Super Bowl Sunday, snacks are the real champs.
My favorite Super Bowl food, queso. Yours?
I love chili on Super Bowl. It's our tradition every year.
Meredith Carruthers with the USDA is our food safety referee. She knows the rules of the game, whatever's on the menu.
I'm focused on food safety for Super Bowl and, making sure nobody gets sick at my Super Bowl party.
More than 100 million Americans are expected to throw a Super Bowl party or attend one this year, and foodborne illness is no joke. It can cause digestive trouble or even lead to hospitalization or death. But as they say, the best defense is a good offense.
Keep your hot foods hot and your cold foods cold. Your dips, you can put on an ice bath. You can put, meatballs or other dips and things in a slow cooker to keep them hot. That'll help keep those foods at a safe temperature where bacteria can't grow and multiply.
Food can go foul faster than you think. The USDA says if you can't control the temperature, there's a 2-hour limit. After that, it needs a timeout, back in the fridge or oven.
So you could put a smaller bowl of something out first, and then you could rotate that out after your 2-hour time frame. When you rotate things out, you also have to rotate out or clean the utensil that it's in.
She says set a 2-hour timer on your phone to remind you, and use a food thermometer to make sure food reaches a safe internal temperature. Another tip, add a bottle of hand sanitizer by the buffet, since so many favorites are finger foods.
Helps at least get some of the germs taken care of.
A game plan to keep food safe so no one gets sick this Super Bowl Sunday.
When the party's over, be sure to put leftovers in the fridge quickly. The USDA says they can be kept safely for up to 4 days. It's only February, but guess what? It's time to start thinking Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest USA is taking nominations for the 2024 Special Fester. They're asking for nominations of people who love life, love meeting new people, and would love to be part of the Oktoberfest family. Nominees should be a person who has a special need or disability. They need to be between the ages of 9 and 21. They also need to live within a 20-mile radius of La Crosse. Nominations are due Monday, May 6th at 4 p.m. You can submit those to OktoberfestUSA.com. May the best special fester win. Well, the annual La Crosse Sports Show is underway at the La Crosse Center. The show features fun for all ages for adults. There are a variety of boats, ATVs, and campers to check out, as well as vendors and hunting and fishing experts. And for the little ones, the event has multiple animal exhibits with parakeets, lemurs, and even fishing in a rainbow trout pond. One man said the event helps them look forward to the springtime.
It's kind of a kickoff to the year, something to do in the wintertime and that, and see the new exhibits and stuff, and kind of getting the feel of the spring coming, hopefully sooner than later.
Now, the La Crosse Sports Show will continue through Sunday, and today our own Greg Barnhart will be live from the show. Now here's News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl to tell us what to expect on our morning commute.
Hi, Michael. No major issues for the morning commute other than still kind of some breezy conditions. So like yesterday, maybe 2 hands on the steering wheel to make sure you stay in your lane, so to speak. But dry roads across the region, and our drivecast for this Friday does include mostly cloudy conditions, still those breezy west winds, 10 to 20, gusting to 30 miles per hour, and temperatures will be cooler. We're starting this morning in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. They're not going to move much with afternoon highs right around 42 or 43 degrees. So skies are cloudy currently. Some wraparound moisture over far northern parts of the state. Might clips far northern parts of the viewing area with some flurries this morning, especially north of Interstate 94. Current temperatures range from the 30s to around 40 degrees. And as I mentioned, they're not going to move all that much with highs in La Crosse around 43 with those breezy west winds. Michael, back to you.
All right, thanks, Bill. But before we head to break, it's time to look at today. Look who's 8. Ellie is turning 8 months old today. She loves hanging out with her big brother and sister, crawling around and snuggling up. Annalise turns 8 years old today. She loves being around animals, especially horses, and doing arts and crafts. Delaney is also turning 8 years old today. She loves doing gymnastics and proud Holman Elementary Viking. Geraldine is also turning 88 years old today. She loves playing bingo and playing cards. If you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old soon, we'd love to feature them. Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button under the Home tab on our website. Coming up for our Foodie Friday segment, Alexandra Carter interviewed Finotti's Nut and Chocolate shop owner, Lori Finn, shortly after filming a car crash into Finotti's and damaged the business. That makes it more important than ever to support Lori's shop this Valentine's Day. We'll have that right after the break.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and 1 Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
Pilgrims está creciendo y queremos que formes parte de una empresa exitosa, estable y segura. Estamos ofreciendo salarios más altos y más incentivos de pago que nunca. Visítenos en cualquier día para someter una solicitud en nuestra oficina de contratación o el miércoles para una entrevista inmediata. Ayúdenos a alimentar al mundo mientras le proporcionamos un entorno de trabajo seguro, un empleo estable y esencial con un salario fijo. Visítenos en cualquier momento en 502 West Main Street, Arcadia, Wisconsin, o someta su solicitud hoy en pilgrims.com.
For over 40 years, Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
The President's Day sale is going on right now at Carl's.
This is your chance to save some presidents, if you know what I mean. Save up to 45% on major appliances, plus exclusive in-store specials. You get free installation on select dishwashers. Save up to $1,000 on Certa-based sets. Save up to 70% on in-stock TV stands and consoles. Stop in and save some of these during Carl's President's Day sale, going on now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Welcome back and a good Friday morning to all of you. Boy, it's been a mild start to the month of February. Check out the high temperatures. All 8 days above average. In fact, 5 of those 8 days we topped 50 degrees, even flirting with 60 yesterday. It was a record-shattering day in terms of warmth. 59 the high in both La Crosse and Eau Claire. The old record in La Crosse stood at 51, set in 2002, 49 in Eau Claire, set in 1991. And look at that. We were 29 degrees above the average high in La Crosse and 33 degrees above average in Eau Claire. Just unbelievably mild. Not only that, then we had some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, as expected, most spots generally a tenth of an inch or less as those showers were brief, but where you saw some thunder activity, some narrow lines of higher totals here, some small hail with those as well. A little bit more rainfall up towards the Twin Cities, and then some heavier rain south of Madison where they had some tornadic storms, believe it or not. In fact, the first tornado warnings issued for the state during the month of February, there were 5 yesterday, and a confirmed tornado near the Albany and Evansville, Wisconsin area south of Madison. So again, not something you'd normally expect to see during the month of February, especially early February. Skies are currently cloudy. 40 degrees at the airport, 39 downtown at the station. Wind chill factor of 32. Still kind of breezy west winds this morning. 35 for you folks in Eau Claire, and it feels like 24. Now, temperatures are chillier behind that front, which swept through last evening. Most spots in the 30s to around 40. By the way, the reason you're not seeing numbers in every location, we've got a widespread data outage across the country with our METAR reports, so not seeing all of those, and same with some of the wind depictions here. But winds out of the west at 10 to 20, gusting upwards of 30 plus miles per hour in spots, and that is causing wind chills in the 20s to lower 30s. So you'll feel the difference as you step outside this morning. Wraparound clouds from this departing area of low pressure system might spread some light snow showers or flurries over far northern parts of the viewing area this morning. No big deal there, though. The rest of us, just breezy and cooler today with a mostly cloudy sky. Sky Tracker will show that. And even tonight, more clouds and stars. And then tomorrow we get into some clearing, and that should allow for a sunny to partly cloudy sky for our Saturday. Temperatures today, as I mentioned, will be cooler. Lower 40s will be common in the La Crosse area. Down to the south, some low to mid 40s, especially down towards Crawford County. A little chillier to the north and west, mid to upper 30s there. 37 in Mondovi and Eau Claire, right around 36 in Chippewa Falls and Altoona. So my forecast for today, mostly cloudy, breezy, and cooler. 43 westerly winds, 10 to 20, gusting to 30. Tonight, more clouds and stars, 27 for the low, still kind of a blustery breeze. And chillier for the weekend, but dry, upper 30s. Back in the 40s to start next week, and then some very low-end precip chances, maybe sprinkles or flurries Tuesday and Wednesday. Slight chance of light snow showers Wednesday night into Thursday, but no major storm systems in store for the next 8 days, and even colder by the following weekend, maybe upper 20s on Saturday. So hopefully enjoyed the mild weather, because no 50s in my 8-day forecast. Back to you.
Every Friday, we're talking with the artisans and business people behind the La Crosse area's most outstanding restaurants, bakeries, cafes, bars, and more. It's called Foodie Friday. This week, we're joined by Lori Finn, the owner and operator of Finotti's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us.
It's always fun to talk about food and candy and all the treats.
Yes, we're so excited to dive into this beautiful display. Let's just start by telling us a little bit about what Finotti's is for people who may not know.
Finotti's Nut and Chocolate Shop started out as Finotti's Nut Shop.
Okay.
We only sold mixed nuts and cashews. But over the years, we listened to our customers and we just went wild sometimes. You know, it was a slow start, but we eventually got to bringing in more and more candy, nuts, snack mixes, sugar-free, pretty much anything you can think of. And I just can't help myself. I keep adding new things all the time.
Sounds amazing. So any specialties that you guys have going on?
We do. Every day is a special day, so no matter if you're coming in for a birthday or an anniversary, or you just want a treat, or your kids deserve a treat because they were good at the dentist, that kind of thing. So everybody comes in for different reasons, but we also do a major highlight with every single holiday throughout the year.
Okay.
It could be a major holiday like Valentine's Day, or it could be something simple. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and so we've got gold coins, and we've got shamrocks, we've got all kinds of different things. And what I love the most about the store, besides the variety that we have, is that within each category, there are huge choices. Sometimes you just need a little something. It's a little tiny box, it's 4 pieces, but it's special because it's heart-shaped and it's for Valentine's Day. Sometimes you need something for the kids.
Yes,
and so
cute.
This is the cutest puppy dog. And this has got chocolates in it that the kids all love. So it's solid, it's all milk chocolates. Sometimes the kids aren't ready for dark chocolate yet. And there's a chocolate-covered Oreo cookie inside.
Yum.
So we've got things like that. Oh, this is the cutest. We've got the little gummy kebab, and the little toppings change each year. So even if you get it one year to the next, it's still gonna be a little different. Gummies, truffles, that is one of the specialties. And so we've got a couple of different sizes. We have things that maybe it's Valentine's Day, but you're not quite ready for the full-on heart box yet.
Right.
And so our signature color has become red, which, you know, is just about perfect for all these special times. So we've got a couple of different sizes of boxes, and anything that I've brought here kind of for display, we always have bigger and we always have smaller.
Okay, great. And then a little, some specialty items too. You've got Harry Potter, in case your Valentine is a Harry Potter lover, right? And then you've got this too, which has a cool story behind it.
This is all about family, and it's all about stories. People who come into Finotti's, I want them to know that they are special. No matter what they're coming in, it could be the first time, it could be the 100th time, but everybody that comes in, I really treat as a truly genuine, special person to themselves. And you know, everything is about a story, so everything has a story. Our 2 girls, Ashley and Amanda, grew up in the business. They have been a part of it for years, and Ashley bought me this 17 years ago.
Oh.
And so Benny and the Bonbons
there he is.
do their entertainment when everybody comes in during the holidays.
Oh, perfect song choice.
Honey, honey.
That is so cute. Yeah, so it seems like it's an experience, right? You're not just walking in and buying something and leaving. Seems like an experience.
There are so many different things, and I love it when kids come in and when people come in and they're willing to take a few minutes and have a conversation, because I'll talk about something like the Necco wafers. Started in 1847. And unless businesses stepped in to buy certain of their products, this would not be being made anymore.
Right.
And I like to share that kind of thing. You know, even gummies, it's pretty well known, but gummies are from originally Germany, and they would say Gummi.
Okay.
Because Gummi means chewy.
Okay.
So ours, because, you know, we Americanize everything, it's got to be super soft and super flavorful.
Of course.
I go through things like Pop Rocks. Every fall, the downtown has Heritage Day, and it talks about the old-fashioned candies, and I always thought, well, when did some of this stuff start being made? Pop Rocks 1970, but that's all I knew, so I looked it up. Did you know that Turtles has been being made for over 100 years?
Wow.
So I share those kinds of things too with people. Saltwater taffy, we've got the Ooh, and this is another one. I always make sure that I have to have chocolate every day, and I can't have gluten or dairy.
Okay.
And one of the things that I really concentrate on is having things that are gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free. I really try to learn everything that I can about what people need. This is specifically marked dairy-free and gluten-free.
Great.
And it's got coffee in it, and the flavors abound in all of the different things. We have sugar-free candy. We have an entire sugar-free section.
Amazing.
And so all of the things that I bring in are things to help our customers create their own stories and their own traditions. That's another thing too. Huge amount of traditions where people come in, especially grandmas and aunts, and at Christmas, it's chocolate-covered advent chocolate-filled advent calendars.
Yes.
It's chocolate-covered everything the whole rest of the time.
Amazing. All right. Well, head on down to Finati's. History, delicious treats. What else could you want, right? Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us. And stay with us. We're back after this.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
My doctor says I need an MRI. But where do I go? They're so expensive.
Sensible MRI costs a few hundred, not thousands. You could fill your fridge for a year with what you save. We can get you in the next day. Think of what you could do with the time you'd save. What do you have to lose? At Sensible MRI, you choose the time, you save the money. And you rest easy having your doctor refer you to Sensible MRI.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza. A lot more.
That's our extra large New York style take and bake pizza. And it's everything you'd expect from a classic New York style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. And only $9.99.
Do I have to share it?
It's recommended, but not required. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great.
Such a great deal.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
News 8 Now and the Co-op Credit Union are taking part in Chase the Chill.
Chase the Chill is a project across North America that provides warm clothing to people in need. Scarves, hats, and gloves are hung on trees in parks with notes attached to them, letting people know they can take them.
Co-op Credit Union and our community are conducting our own Chase the Chill campaign from December through February.
Together, we can keep our community warm this winter.
Donations will be accepted at the Co-op Credit Union location in Alaska.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
Emily Brown on News 8 Now.
It was supposed to be the hottest new lunch spot in town. But a year and a half later, the building is still empty, and the only thing being served is lawsuits. Monday at 6, we take you inside the beef that spoiled the La Crosse Food Hall for everyone.
Home furniture. There's no place like home.
The Wisconsin Department of Justice is issuing an Amber Alert for 4 children believed to be missing and in danger. According to the alert, 7-year-old Genesee Hargrove, 6-year-old Jada Hargrove, 4-year-old True Ward, and 1-year-old Journey Hargrove are considered missing and in danger this morning. Genesee is 4 feet 5 inches tall, weighs 75 pounds, has black hair and brown eyes. Jada is 3 feet 11 inches, weighs 57 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes as well. True is 4 foot 2 inches, weighs 44 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes. Journey is 2 feet 11 inches, weighs 30 pounds, and has black hair and brown eyes. The Wisconsin Department of Justice say there have been 2 suspects in this case, Deanna M. Ward, who is pictured on your screen, and Diana L. Haffaday. If you see any of these people shown on your screen, please contact your local police department. Accessory dwelling units are now legal in the city of La Crosse after a common council vote. An accessory dwelling unit is a smaller independent residential dwelling unit on the same lot as a single-family house. These units may be used to offer privacy to a young family member seeking independence or an elderly family member who needs more supervision. Rather than living in the main house with the rest of the family members, an ADU could offer more freedom and privacy. If you're trying to plan your morning commute, you may want to give yourself some extra time this morning because La Crosse's Ward Avenue is still expected to be shut down this morning following yesterday's water main break. According to the city of La Crosse, a water main break was discovered on the 3000 block of Ward Avenue early yesterday. City officials say the eroded pavement broke and collapsed onto a natural gas line, causing a gas leak. Responding crews shut the gas off and began to repair the affected utilities. Flooding also occurred on Brook Court, causing sediment buildup. Cleanup of that area will take place after repairs are done. The city says Ward Avenue between 29th Court and 31st Street will be closed until this afternoon. It's only February, but guess what? It's time to start thinking Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest USA is taking nominations for the 2024 Special Fester. They are asking for nominations of people who love life, love meeting new people, and would love to be a part of the Oktoberfest family. Nominees should be a person who has a special need or disability. They need to be between the ages of 9 and 21. They also need to live within a 20-mile radius of La Crosse. Nominations are due Monday, May 6th at 4 p.m. You can submit those to OktoberfestUSA.com. May the best special fester win. The annual La Crosse Sports Show is underway at the La Crosse Center. The show features fun for all ages for adults. There are a variety of boats, ATVs, and campers to check out, as well as vendors and hunting and fishing experts. And for the little ones, the event has multiple animal exhibits with parakeets, lemurs, and even fishing in a rainbow trout pond. One man said the event helps him look forward to the springtime.
There's something to do in the wintertime and that, to see the new exhibits and stuff, and kind of getting the feel of the spring coming, hopefully sooner than later.
The La Crosse Sports Show will continue through Sunday, and today our own Greg Barnhart will be live from the show.
It's a chillier start to our Friday. Temperatures in the 30s to near 40 degrees, and they're not going to move much today with a mostly cloudy sky, breezy west winds, highs in La Crosse around 43. Chillier for the weekend, but dry, upper 30s. Back in the 40s to start next week. Some very low-end precip chances Tuesday through Thursday of next week. No major storm systems with highs back in the 30s for the second half of the week. Even some upper 20s by the following Saturday. Michael?
Here's something fun to finish your morning. Some of Paris's famous architecture can be found in the metal designs for the upcoming Olympics in the city this summer. Unveiled on Thursday, each medal features a piece of the Eiffel Tower's original iron structure. Following renovation work during the 20th century, certain metallic elements were removed from the Eiffel Tower and have been carefully preserved ever since. They have now been repurposed to create the medal's hexagonal centerpiece, a reference to France's geometric shape. Don't forget to keep up with news of the day on News8000.com, and we'll have the latest updates on the news. Thank you so much for watching us.